We've been gone for a while. We've been gone for a couple weeks.
Yeah, you're off your fucking deathbed
Yeah,
from
fucking
last
hell.
week. Jesus.
So we were at Kamehacon,
Yes.
and then we were supposed to talk about Kamehacon last weekend,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I got really sick. I
Yep.
was like in the bed for 4 or 5 days, couldn't work, had stuff coming out of my lungs, stuff coming out of my face.
Oh,
So, but anyway, Kamehacon was fun. It was, man. Like I told you, it was a little down for the first two that they had. So,
really?
yeah, I
Okay.
mean, first year you had Chris Sabat was there, Sean Chimmel was there, Montreal was there. This year, man, they had not a lot of people. I think it was because it got delayed because of COVID,
Yeah, I
and
got
then
like what
people.
3 times, 4 times, something like that.
I
At
think it
least
was
3.
3. Yeah, I think it was 3.
Okay.
But we did, man. There's good looking girls out there. We
That's
saw,
true. Yeah.
but then I saw some brave girls too.
There was some. Hey, you feel good about yourself? Go, do you, boo?
Yeah,
Do
I'm just
you?
saying,
Not
just
would
brave.
not have been my choice, but hey, that's you.
I didn't know they made some of those outfits that
I don't think they were meant to go that far.
big.
Some of them,
Mm-mm.
but
Mm-mm.
I mean,
What's
I,
Khalifa from the
yes,
with the purple
yes,
pants and
yes.
yeah, um yeah, I saw
There's some big
big old
pants,
girl,
some big pants.
big girl wearing
She's from
that.
Texas. That's
Yeah,
that they
everything.
they
Yeah,
grow big like that in Texas.
they do grow big like that in Texas. But then we got to meet. I'd seen his work before, but hadn't talked to him. But we got to meet Ozzy the
Ozzy, yeah,
yeah,
Ozzy the Virus,
yep,
yeah.
Ozzy the Virus. We got
Oh yeah, I think
all
I
the
had heard about him years ago.
well, so Daquan
Yeah,
Wilshire talked about him,
yeah.
and then we
That's when I
got
back started
this.
following him.
So we got this. I gotta cover up the Prince's Peaches nippies.
Well,
So
you're missing one, so I'm gonna have to go back and pixel that in
oh
later.
shit!
Getting us immediately ripped off at YouTube.
Here you go. Let's try that again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
you won that. So he had I remember at his panel he had a couple raffles for some of his prints. You won one. Then he
No,
started.
no,
I
no,
thought that
no.
wasn't the raffle that you had won for. You didn't
Oh,
win
that was no. Yeah, that was
for
the.
Ozzy's
You're right.
raffle.
You're right. That was the free raffle that we
Yeah,
won,
but
and
then
then he was
some
giving out.
dude.
Man,
This dude was raffling off what 200 to like $400
they
canvases.
were huge
They were
canvases.
awesome. They were huge. This
Huge.
one dude
Got two.
got two. Spent $50 on each one. Got two. $200+ canvases, and
Mm-hmm.
and I got to give it up for because he was like, I feel bad. Like it looks like it's rigged. I can't have that. So he's like, bruh,
You
you
can on this last
yes,
one.
you're done.
You're done.
We're about to pull all
You're
your
done.
tickets. You're done.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Oh yeah.
And so that was really cool of him because he put another one up for raffle. So that was cool.
Yeah.
I was trying to get
I
one of those.
know.
I wanted to put it up so bad. So
Oh, for sure. That like I'd have put that up in here with
oh
the
yeah,
with Mike's pieces. Mike
mm,
Fritz did the
the Goku,
Goku and the
Vegeta.
Vegeta, and then the picture of us.
Yep, as fans.
Gonna be, man. I gotta get some stuff up on TikTok and on Instagram. I want to put some of these pictures because I got way more than this. I have
Yeah.
like
Don't you have? You got an Iron
got an
Man.
Iron Man. I've
You've got
got
a
3 other
yeah.
DBZ ones, like DBZ. I'm talking about from.
Yeah.
It was from the Saiyan arc. I did the Cell arc.
You have, don't you have another one?
The hell did I do?
I don't know. You need to have him do a Yamcha.
Man, just a dead
You
Yamcha.
have him do dead
Oh, you know
Yamcha.
what? It was the Frieza saga because I had Mike do the classic picture of when Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time.
Oh, I
Yeah,
completely forgot you had that
I
one.
did too. I need to trying to get it up and then gonna start putting it. But I think that's it. I have those 3, and then I've got the Iron Man, and I have these 3 in here.
Okay.
So I think that's it. But I definitely want to let. So the shirt that you're
Yes.
wearing,
Oh man,
I
yeah.
wore mine. I wore mine. That's one of Ozzy shirts. I wore mine yesterday at DreamCon when it was 125 degrees outside.
Sweating through that damn shirt.
Man, and I had a mask on because, like I said, we were at Kamehacon, got sick. I was like, okay, I'm putting my mask back on even though I'm vaccinated. But yeah,
Oof,
it was hot as a motherfucker outside.
oof. That's yeah. I was inside all day that day. Um, But that was great meeting Ozzy because that was my first con.
Mhm.
It was I thought it was gonna be bigger, like, just because
Yeah,
from
yeah,
based on because I remember you gone to the first few, and I
right.
was like, "Oh, alright." But, I mean, I still had fun, saw a bunch of really cool shit.
Yeah,
I thought the panels were pretty good, the couple that we went to. Ozzy's was I loved his.
it was
Uh,
good,
so
but man, like, the most the rowdiest one, for sure, was Daquan's panel when he was there.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine his
Bro, I think the first one was it the first one or the second? The second one, it was massive,
Oh, I bet it was packed.
massive panel.
They couldn't fit everybody in the room, could they?
I think that was no, that was the first one that people were kinda sneaking in,
Okay.
and I remember, man, he ripped into this it was a kid, skinny kid,
Mhm.
skinny black dude, full, like, gray tracks. I don't even know what he was trying to be Future Trunks, but I'd never seen that look at Future Trunks before,
Okay.
and he walked in about 30 minutes into the panel.
Ooh.
Yeah, Daquan's like, "You lost? What the fuck can I do for you?" And he said I think he said something. The kid said, "Oh, I was just curious." He goes, "Well, you need to take that curiosity, go get your fucking teeth fixed." Now you
God damn.
yeah,
Damn.
and I don't think he got a follower on Twitter that day because he didn't say shit,
Oh,
turned around, walked the fuck
shit.
out of the room.
Damn.
But it's I mean, there I hope that it was due to COVID that it just wasn't that exciting of a Kamehacon because it was a lot. Like, they had after party events, and they would have these certain meet and greets with you could pay I mean, it was extra, but you could pay extra to go have a cocktail with Monica Rial or no, the Chris Sabat ones and the Sean Chimmels sold out pretty quick,
I
but
bet.
it was fun. Like, it was at a hotel, and it was just
I
I
mean,
think 10
here's
or 15 of us. That was it.
yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing, it's hard for everybody to keep their dates when you move it on them 3 times.
When
And so
I think the Irving convention it was originally supposed to be at the Irving Convention Center,
Mhm.
but then buddy of mine was telling me, well, you know Waldir. Waldir
Yeah.
was telling me that there was a sneaker convention or something
Oh, shit.
that
Okay.
was going on, and so that they couldn't take that, and then they did the Allen Convention Center. But man, I it's been like I've been to the Allen Convention Center. I know you have too. We've been there for I think we've been there for a fight before. One of your
Did I
teammates.
have a fight
No,
there,
no,
or
no, no,
was it
no.
one of my
You had a
teammates' fight?
teammate that was having a fight there,
Okay.
and
Oh, yeah, mine was in Frisco or something, I think.
I don't think I made that one, but
Okay.
I made your one when you fought in Bellator up in
Okay.
WinStar.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, I know I've been to Allen a few times before, so
I think you were the one that said, "Hey, come out." I think it was a last
oh.
minute. You had
Yeah, okay.
somebody who had backed out on you, and then I was like, I'll come."
Yeah, I think the Allen one was like I think it was like a legacy fight or something like that, but that was a good sized venue.
It was a
Okay.
legacy fight. I
Okay.
remember that. Yeah, yeah, it was a legacy fight. But yeah, we need to. We met a lot of interesting people.
Yeah.
We advertised a lot of nice people. Um,
Yeah, everybody was cool. Like
hoping that they don't sleep on us because we were advertising the damn show. We
mhm.
had our shirts on, everything. People were like, yeah, we'll check you out, and then we didn't do shit for 2 weeks. It's like
Yeah. Yeah, like
shit,
shit just like fell apart. Yeah.
shit fell apart quick.
It shit happens, man. Like you came home and you're like, "I'm dying. I can't breathe."
Well, I had a little bit of a cough. Like, that was it. It just started as a cough, and then the next thing I knew, I was coughing up stuff, and then the next thing I knew, my voice was gone, my throat was done.
Oh,
Everybody said you look like warmed over death. Shit like that. So I got some good old amoxicillin and been on that for about Saturday. This last Saturday was when I was like, nope,
oh shit.
nope. So, but so I don't know. Um, we missed DreamCon though, which I'm pissed that
Yeah.
we missed DreamCon.
So to be I didn't know it was gonna be happening this weekend. I don't know if I could have gone anyway
Right.
because I signed up for this grappling tournament that was this weekend, Muchacho.
Underground cage fighting. We got it.
Nah, nah, nah. It was Muchacho Invitational. I hadn't competed in so long.
Mhm.
So I was like, you know
Why are
what?
your knuckles all bloody then?
People
I'm
fucking
kidding.
grabbing my hands, man. No, yeah, I do have scratches
Oh, you
all.
do? I was just fucking
Yeah,
around.
like even Sandy was like looking at my hands. She was like, "What? What happened to your hands?" I was like, People trying to grab your wrist and shit and pulling off so you get scratched.
So it was a
Same happened like right on my
grappling.
face.
Oh yeah, you got a little right there. So
Yeah.
it's a grappling tournament.
Yeah, it's submission wrestling. So
Oh, it's
you're
just submission wrestling.
yeah, so I mean basically what it is, it's like a wrestling jujitsu. It's
Mm.
basically jujitsu tournament. So you're trying to take people down, either try to submit them, put them in chokes,
Right.
arm bars, all that kind of
Now,
stuff.
did you wrestle in high school, or what?
No.
Did you played football in high school, but
Yes.
you didn't wrestle? I
No.
because
We didn't even
Terrell
have a wrestling team.
Terrell didn't either. I don't think. I don't remember them having a wrestling. We had a powerlifting team.
Yes, we did definitely have a powerlifting team.
Yeah, but I don't think we had a wrestling
I mean, but Texas isn't a big wrestling place anyway. I think most
team. Eh,
most schools that have wrestling in Texas is like those big high schools, big rich high schools, really.
yeah, I got a buddy who went to Berkner. He wrestled over there.
Yeah, there you go.
I
That's
think
that's a huge school.
it is. Terrell and Forney's not so much.
Yeah.
So how'd you do?
I did good. I got gold. I was in 3 different brackets. Got gold in 2, silver in 1. Lost one match out of I think like 6 matches. So
You had 6 matches in one day.
yeah, I mean, so every match is like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's you can only win by submission for the first 4 minutes, and then in the last minute you can score points, and you can possibly win by points in the
So,
last minute.
figure four or sharpshooter? What'd you hit him with?
So no, I almost choked out a couple guys. I got submitted in my one loss.
What'd he get you?
Like an arm bar. So he kind of grabbed my arm and he like straightened it out and then threw my head over to the side of his legs and just had me like here, like kind of just sitting out. And I was like, I could have fought out of it, but I was like, I'm 35. I'm not trying to.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid for this. It's not worth trying. Like I could have fought, but I was like, why? I'm done. Yeah.
You just were like,
It's yeah, I was
yeah.
like, I mean, it was in, and it was like, what's the point? It's first time in 5 years. Why push it
That's
that
the
far?
first time in 5 years you did a grappling tournament and you
Yeah,
got 2 gold and a silver.
yeah. I think though,
You
I
fucking slacking.
I felt bad though because I think I accidentally tore this dude's ACL in one of my matches.
Would
So
you get him in like a bad heel hook
no, so I
or
threw him. So
the
it
angle
was
lock? Did you get the angle lock on him?
no. So actually, this one guy, the guy who submitted me, we had a rematch later, and
Oh, and he broke his knee because he
no.
made you tap.
No, he
Okay.
tried to get me an ankle lock. I was able
Oh,
to get out of it, but it was some guy. It was this guy. It was with the gi on, and I stepped in and I threw him. I basically like, yeah, like almost hit through him, and he went over. And as soon as he hit the ground, I landed on top of him. And as soon as he hit the ground, I was hearing like ah, and he's like, ref's like, all right, you're okay. He's like, nah, I don't, my knee, I don't know, something's up. Dude couldn't straighten his knee out. Like he was like, get up, see if you can. Dude could barely walk on. He was like, all right, you're done. Talking to him afterwards, he's like, yeah, a couple back in high school and college, tore my ACL twice and never quite got surgery. And I was like, what the
what?
fuck?
I mean, wait. I guess if you have, because that's what they were telling me with like my rotator cuff, is they said that it can be partially torn. What was it? If it's under 50%, no, that was the surgery. I think they were saying that you could like if it's
If it's
torn
under,
to a
if it's
certain
yeah,
percentage, you can rehab it back and it'll
mhm.
heal. But like with surgery, they said if it was over 50% tear, it's a 6 week recovery.
Oh,
If it was no, sorry, under 50%, 6 weeks.
oh shit,
If it was a over 50% tear, they said it could be 8 to 12 months,
oh
which that's what
shit.
mine was. It
Oh
was
yeah, they do the surgery, all that
bro, mine was
rehab.
completely torn straight through. Like it was done. It just they
There's just
said
nothing there.
he said that he was on the back side of it and touched it with that orthoscopic camera
Yeah.
and it just went straight through. It just popped like it was done.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you kill the guy
Yep.
and then you uh only got 2 gold and a silver.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Was it a prize tournament or was it just
No. It was just the regular. I mean, here's the thing. If they got fight to wins and stuff like that, where it's one of those it's like I think it's almost like a 10-minute match for money. I'll do one of those, but I was like, if I end up getting an offer, I'll do something like that. But I was like, first time back, let me kind of just test it out, see, not enter, go hop in a tournament. It's not too big, and then see what's going on.
just
They
beat
got,
everybody's ass?
I mean, they
Just
got worlds and I think somewhere in Texas in like I think in October,
they got what?
like worlds.
Worlds?
I think I heard something. There's some sort of world tournament, and so some of the
Like Budokai 3, just
yeah, I mean, there's supposed to be people from all over, so I may end up entering that. We'll see.
Or the Tenkaichi. That's what Tenkaichi tournament, right? Isn't that the world tournament? Tenkaichi something like.
So,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
Getting old, can't remember shit. So speaking of that DreamCon, yeah. I wish we'd have gone to that.
Oh, so do I.
So
So do I.
went up there. Um, I met someone. We started. We started following him because I started following for us, but couldn't get in. Didn't have a ticket. Um, told the guy, I was like, "Hey man, I had this portrait made, just trying to get it to somebody." And he was like, "Oh, I know Daquan." He knew from the picture, so I
Okay.
was like, "Please
Mhm.
get this to him, hit him up." Um,
'Cause I saw him respond on Twitter. He's like, "Imma need that picture."
well, and yeah, and that's the problem. I mean, I get it. I don't know Daquan like that, but I
Mhm.
don't have his cell number, so the
It's
only
not
way
you could call him, "Hey,
it's
can
not
you
like,
come get
"Hey,
me
can
in?"
you come get me?" Is his name is Texas Kaizuki. Zuku, Zuku, I think. And I apologize. I met him. He said his name was Xavier.
Oh.
So wasn't familiar with his work. Started following him. Definitely gonna check him out. Told him that we would definitely see him at the next DreamCon
Oh, for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because man, um, DreamCon. Well, I can't say what he said, but yeah, DreamCon is
Little darker than Kamehacon?
it's a little diverse,
Mm.
yeah, which is fine. Don't have a
Yeah,
problem
oh,
with.
yeah.
I just didn't know. So
I didn't either
when
till you
I
told
went,
till they
man,
it
so many beautiful black women dressed in cosplay, like
Oh,
everywhere,
shit.
everywhere, just gorgeous women
Okay.
walking around.
DreamCon it is.
That's why they call it DreamCon
Mhm.
for me, because it's a dream come true.
Oh, shit. I almost forgot to tell you too.
Mm.
So, come to find out, I end up meeting the guy who does the, English version of, Jujutsu Kaisen. I met
You
the
told
voice
me
of
that, yeah.
Panda.
You said he he did the yeah, which out of anybody, I was like, I like Panda.
Yeah.
Panda's cool.
Yeah.
Panda's cool."
I was like, "Oh, shit," like one of the biggest animes of the year. I
So
was like,
did you know him before, or was he? You said he was at your gym, right?
"Yeah, yeah, yeah."
Did you know him before, or did you just meet him and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm
Dude,
Panda."
he's been there for, like, he's been coming, like, the past few months. Like, he's been here yeah,
Really?
I've been teaching classes, been sparring with him, like, past several months, and then just got to talking about anime or something like that. He was like, "Oh, yeah, I do some
Yeah.
voice acting too." I was like, "Oh, yeah, you guys like anime?" I was like, "Yeah," 'cause I think we were talking about Kamehacon. He was like,
Uh,
"Oh, you guys like anime?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Oh, so do you guys watch, Jujutsu Kaisen?" I was like,
yeah.
"Yes." He's like,
You know
"Okay."
Panda?
He's like, "Ah,
Of
I'm the voice
course.
of Panda." I was like, "You got to be shitting
How the
me."
fuck can anybody could forget Panda because he's a panda?
Yeah. So that was just it was just that was crazy. So dude's cool dude. Like apparently dude used to do a lot of Muay Thai back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, so I sparred with him like all a lot of classes and stuff like that. Dude's not bad.
Shit. Is
So
it? Does he? I mean, was like I don't know if this was his first pretty big role. Did he just get into voice acting? Has he
so
been doing voice acting for a
he's
while?
done it I think he's not like new to it, but he hasn't been doing it for too long. But he's done a few other shows. He told me one or two other shows that he's done. I completely forgot because I was just like
You just got blown off.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
blew me
yeah,
away with
yeah.
the jujutsu guys. I was like, "Oh shit, okay." So, yeah, suit that was yeah, I was shocked. So, but he's talking about trying to, I think probably starting next year, they're
David
gonna start doing
Matthew David Rudd
yeah, Matt, yeah,
or Matt Rudd. I don't know
yeah, we
why I
just go
said
by
his
Matt.
full name because it was pulled up on okay Matthew David Rudd like he's in trouble or something. Oh, let me see what Matthew David Rudd.
But yeah, I think he was about to start doing the conventions and stuff too, so
Cool. Yeah, for sure. He needs to. That's why.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, because he's local,
Yeah.
and we just had two pretty big cons.
Oh,
So he's 6'1". What is
yeah.
he known for?
Okay.
Um.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he did.
What's up?
He did. Jujutsu Kaisen Panda,
Mhm.
Tower of God.
Yes, Tower of God,
He
yes.
was Rack Wraith Razor.
He was the alligator dude.
Never watched Tower of God.
It was pretty good. So I actually liked that character. The
Really?
character that he did, I actually liked that character, but, like, the show as a whole kind of just threw me because I was just confused by it. Beautiful show, but I couldn't follow the story.
Yeah. Oh, and then he was in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I think that's is that the game or is that the
Sounds like a game.
I think it's the game. He plays a character. I'm not familiar with Grand Blue either. And then I remember this guy because I just watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He played Leaky Eye Luca. I don't know if you remember that character. It was at the beginning of Golden Wind.
Okay. Was it the guy whose
No,
head
no,
they
no,
were
no.
messing with?
Sorry. Wrong one. Josuke. It was at the beginning of Shining Diamond. Or what's Diamond is Unbreakable?
Yeah.
I've got to really fucking remember the name of these
Either
shows.
Unbreakable Diamond or Diamond is Unbreakable,
That
something like that.
the diamond one.
Yeah.
He went to the airport. Remember the guy that his eye kept tearing up, and he went to hit Josuke with the shovel, and he was like, "If you hit me, am I getting them backwards?
Dude,
Am I having a stroke?"
what is going on? You get halfway through this. Wait, no. Okay, what? No.
Look, I'm older. I forget shit. Okay, it was Golden Wind.
I was about to say,
Jesus, help me.
I'm the one with fucking brain damage. Why are you forgetting all this shit?
Yeah. Well, okay. That's what it was. It's because um Shining Diamond and Giorno's stand, they kind of have the similar
Oh,
properties.
okay,
And I was like,
okay.
wait, no, no, no. So yeah, he hit him,
Mhm.
and when it hit him, it hit him somehow,
Okay.
and it killed him. So he
Ooh.
wasn't like it wasn't a big character.
Okay.
If you saw him, you'd probably remember him.
Yeah,
He like tears up all the time, but that's pretty cool. I mean,
Okay.
shit,
I mean, shit, man. Voice acting is a nice gig if you can fucking do it, man.
I I want to. Chris Rager, who does the voice of Hercule, Mr. No, that's a fucking same character. I'm thinking of the guy. Did you play Borderlands, right?
Yes.
Mr. Torque. Explosions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He that's him.
Oh shit. Okay.
And sometimes he'll have like Kara Edwards who does Goten, and they'll have classes. They'll actually do voice acting classes here in DFW once every 3 months or so.
Okay.
And every time I was like, okay, I want to get to this one. I think I got sick one time again, and then or something came up and I couldn't make
The
it.
classic
But
Neal luck.
bruh, bro, I had so much shit to do this week, and now I'm so far back behind. But we are lying to the people. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shit.
We
Sorry.
hadn't done shit, and we haven't posted not one Best Chicks of Dallas episode.
I know we got him. We
we
got
got
him.
them.
But I mean, so I mean, we've got them recorded. I gotta edit them out.
I
and get
know.
'em
We
together.
got to get that. We apologize.
And then we need to get. I want to get one. We got to get to a couple more. So yeah, that
And
got delayed.
and I ain't lifted a fucking weight. I told everybody I was gonna start. I ain't done shit. Okay, but that's gonna change because, man, I looked at myself in the mirror. I know it
Let's
does.
go, Bert.
Well, mine's the opposite. Mine is the opposite. Speaking of
I'm gonna
Bert,
do.
did you see his Instagram picture of his bed when he was over in Serbia?
I can imagine it being dirty as fuck. He doesn't look like he'll bathe before hopping in the bed ever. Like, okay, here's this about to come up.
Mm-hmm.
I can only imagine. Like, he's definitely the kind of dude where if his wife isn't washing his sheets, he'll go easily 6.
3 months, I think. What?
Let's see. What do we got here?
What is this nasty shit on his bed?
It's now the
Can I make
pillow's
this
what
bigger?
disturbs me.
Uh-huh.
The pillow is like, bruh.
But
That's not.
bro, look
not
at this
that-
bed. It's not bad. He
It's-
was there for 3 months, I think.
I'm just looking at that pillow, like, bro, you need to. I can't keep. I can't, your pillowcase shouldn't be brown like that.
Well, what were they saying? He was doing hair dye and Rogaine and stuff, but I don't.
No, that's not from his hair. That is all him sweating through that motherfucker. Like,
That's dirty.
he definitely seems like the guy who would just sweat so much in his sleep.
I bet. I am looking forward to that the Machine movie.
Yeah.
Because that's if you haven't seen the or heard the Burt Kreischer Machine story, it's fucking hilarious. It's
Yes.
about him taking Russian in college for 4 years, and the teacher saying, if you drop this class, then the class gets dropped. I'll give you a fucking C or something like that.
Yep.
And he goes over to Russia on the last year of Russian 4 or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Russian
robs a plane
4 knows
train.
knows nothing, no Russian,
Very
and
little.
hangs out with the Russian mob the whole time.
And robs a train. Yeah.
So
So, whoo. What were you saying about? I missed the fights this weekend, but you were saying something about the Dillashaw fight.
oh, yeah, whoever Dillashaw was fighting, I don't remember the game. It's like, I wanna call him Scalabrini because he was just like
I'll look it up
but
real
it's
fast.
like, it was SCH some shit. So, like, I was like, "Ah," I can't remember, but dude got robbed. Like, he whooped Dillashaw's ass.
Corey Sandhagen,
Was it Sandhagen? Okay. Yeah. Corey
Sandhagen.
Sandhagen he got robbed so bad. I mean, he opened a cut up on Dillashaw's eye, on the inside of his eye that was so big. Like, you're
Yeah,
looking at pictures
I'm
now?
looking at picture. Well, I was just scrolling through, but
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, he beat him up on the feet. The only thing Dillashaw did better than him was, like, land more leg kicks,
yeah.
but, that's however
How
you
does
wanna
it how
score that.
does it s how does that score? Like, does it
Depends on
score?
the judge.
It does?
Yeah, dude.
So, what you're saying, like, a leg kick could score the same amount as it getting. Really?
For some judges, possibly.
So, there's not, like, a here's
No, there's not,
no?
like, a set standard where this is
So,
better
a
than this
judge
is.
just goes, "Mm," and then writes some shit down?
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
bet they're all
That's
like
that's why you see, like, such insane decisions sometimes in MMA, where it's just like, what fight were you
"What the
watching?
fuck were you looking?"
Dude, I
Yeah,
mean, the only time I'll give a guy more points for leg kicks is if
if it was
it's
like
well, no, if you end up like Uriah Faber,
yeah.
Jose Aldo, or like there's been a number of fights I've seen where the guy lands such devastating leg kicks, the guy can barely walk.
Well, the
Like,
worst one I think was Machida and Hua. When
oh yeah.
dude, his leg looks
Yeah, you
like
could
a
see it
frozen
swelling
steak.
you could
Yeah.
see it swelling in the fight. And he couldn't put any weight on it. He was hobbling around. He could barely do anything. That's when you give dudes like points for leg
I
kicks. Like if you debilitate somebody with leg kicks, then you got to give that to him. But if you're just landing a bunch of leg kicks and the guy's still walking through him, like if it doesn't do anything, then what's
mm,
the point of
mm,
scoring?
mm, mm. Well, I
So
mean, Dana White always says, "Don't it, don't fucking let it go to decision." I know. It's
fuck
like
everybody who says that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Because all these people is like, don't let it go decision. Don't let it go decision. Yeah, that's how you get yourself knocked out too.
yeah,
You
because if
going
you
after a
get
guy, open can you can leave yourself open. That's
wide
how Jose
open,
Aldo got knocked out by McGregor. He went in there trying to put
mm,
out McGregor.
I think
McGregor slid back and caught him with a left hook, put him out.
you think Jose though was he was mad coming out of the gate and
Yeah.
he let it slip.
No, he was mad coming out of the gate and was like, "Fuck this! I'm not letting it go to the judges. I'm gonna try to put him out." And went
Well,
after him,
he was
and he
right.
got put out himself.
He was right.
And
It did
that
not go to the judges.
everybody who says don't let it go to decisions does not understand that fact. Is the more aggressive you get, the more you open yourself up to getting caught
Yeah,
yourself. It's like, yeah, we both want to win the fight, but you don't want to take too big of a risk to possibly just lose the fight.
true.
Because, if I think I'm winning or I might be able, or I'm ahead of this guy for 4.5 rounds, why do I want to risk getting knocked out 30 seconds into the fifth trying to like get the finish?
Yeah.
Like if I think like, hey, I think did enough to win it. I don't want to go to the judges, so let me risk getting put out. That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
that's true. That is true.
And and everybody also says it, they're not the ones losing money.
True.
Because if I go after this dude get knocked out, now I just lost my win bonus. If I'm getting paid 20 grand and 20 grand or
Mm,
60 grand and 60 grand for this fight, I just lost 60 grand trying to fucking knock this dude out.
yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
So, I mean, it's just so weird that a judge that there's not a set standard on scoring
It's
points.
it's I think it's mainly because there's so there's so many things you can do in MMA
Mhm.
that I think it's hard to put a set standard, But you got to understand fighting as a whole. You got to understand wrestling. You got to understand a little bit of jiu-jitsu. You got to understand stand up or at least kickboxing and you got to understand a bunch of at least somewhat to be able to score well. But if you're half the time up until recently, up until what maybe 6 years ago, every judge that was coming, like most judges that were coming in, knew nothing about jiu-jitsu, no ground game, and they were like all boxing judges. And it wasn't
Yeah.
until like Herb Dean and a couple other guys came in and started doing seminars and clinics for judges to teach them how to judge um, uh, MMA fights.
Right.
But even still, like you can only take I take a 1 week seminar about shit, all these other martial arts that I know nothing about.
Yeah.
Like how long are you going to be able to hold on to all that information and then apply it well later?
Well, I mean, back when like the Gracies were dominating the Ultimate Fighters back in the 90s, early 90s,
Yeah,
or not Ultimate Fighters, the
like in Pride
in
and
UFC.
UFC,
Well, and
all
even
that.
in the UFC, there was people were being very specific in a style.
Yeah.
It was like, hell, I think Tito Ortiz came out and was Street
Yeah,
Fighter.
yeah, it's very
Yeah,
like I'm this, but I mean, but
and
even still,
nowadays it's
but
mixed
when the
martial
Gracies
art.
were dominating, they were just submitting guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't matter because the judges didn't know what the fuck was going
They
on.
were
But
just
as soon
making
as they
people.
just see
Yeah,
a dude
yeah,
get
yeah.
choked out tapping, it's like, all right, well, I guess the
Well,
fight's over.
oh, I'm saying that now it's a completely different
Oh
than
yeah,
25 years ago.
dude.
There's everybody's learning
Oh,
boxing and wrestling and
oh yeah.
jiu-jitsu, where before it was just, no, I'm just a karate.
Yeah.
I'm karate or
I mean, it used to be because if you had a jujitsu black belt, you were a fucking badass. And now
Mhm.
nobody gives a fuck.
Yep.
If you're a jujitsu black belt in UFC, no one cares.
It's like, okay,
you and
can
like
you
half the
box?
other people
Yeah.
on the roster.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm also Muay Thai
Yeah.
and
Then again, you'd be shocked at how many
Greco-Roman.
really good fighters are fucking white belts in jiu-jitsu.
Really?
You'd be shocked.
Well,
But
there's
even
some guys
still,
that they like to stand, like they like to stand up and
yeah. I mean, but some of these guys are really good
strike.
grapplers. Like they're white belts in jiu-jitsu, but they could still submit so many people. They just never have like gis and stuff on. But you'd see, like, there's a couple of guys that, over at Fortis now. He's in the UFC. I think Ryan Spann
Yeah.
could out grapple so many guys in the UFC and stuff. But he's a white belt in jiu-jitsu. But I guarantee you, if he grabs anybody else, he's in there just like, yeah, it's crazy to see.
What, like old boy from Baki? What was his name?
Oh, dude,
giant,
yeah.
giant black
I
dude.
want my black belt in judo. You just throw people, right?
Oh, I see how this works. Whoop! No, I think we've talked about that one before, but that's such an awesome scene.
Yeah.
And then he gets bored that day. He's like, "All right, I finished." Like, that's not how that works at all. So, but oh man, with being out for 2 weeks, I haven't seen my chiropractor. I need to go get my back cracked bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I have the video for you. I need you to see this guy. He
Okay.
does the best work.
Mhm.
I need to show you how he heals this woman because when I saw it, I instantly thought of that clip from your mom's house when that old woman was getting her an adjustment.
It looked like this lady. It looked like that lady died and then came back to life and went, ah.
Oh, you got to hear this.
Okay.
So, woman comes in here, she can barely walk,
Yeah.
and he's trying to fix her.
That's
Oh.
a Hotlanta spy right
She sounds like a
here.
chew toy. Just
It's coming
hold on.
from
Listen to this again.
Right.
Oh,
I
just
want you to breathe
touching
in
on her.
and receive.
back.
Don't push out, man. I got you. Okay, receive. This is how we receive.
Breathing hard
Breathe
already.
in and receive.
Here you go.
You ready to let it go?
There you go.
Oh my God!
4.
Oh
Two.
shit! My butthole clenched up on that one.
1 more.
Oh.
Got you.
He just paralyzed
Leave
this
it.
woman.
Leave it.
No, I mean I've had that
Oh.
done on the damn. She's got a fat ass too.
Hold on. Just wait. This is the best part. Hold on.
Can I get up now?
I'm getting
Can
you
I
up.
go now?
Oh God.
I'm sorry. That part kills me every time. Can I get up now?
Oh, I
Get me
thought
off
she.
this table
I
of
thought
death.
she said, "Can I go now?
She's like, get me
Can I
the
get
fuck
it?
off of here.
Is there more, or was that it?"
Oh, there's more, but that was the best part of this whole thing.
So I've had
He's so-
that. I've had that done before.
Oh.
Where now, okay, when I first went, my back was fucked. Like I couldn't walk.
Oh.
It was bad. I remembered I was sitting on the floor and I was putting together a bookshelf. Went to stand up, or tried. I was sitting like Indian style. Went
Mhm.
to push up, and as soon as I went to push up, I don't remember what happened, and somehow I was on my back, looking
Ugh.
up at the ceiling, and couldn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Barely rolled over, got up, iced it, went to bed, got up the next day, couldn't walk. So I went to the joint, not that place, but I
Mm.
went to the joint,
Uh,
and the guy tried to take. I was laying on my stomach. He's like, "Well, let's see how bad it is." So if this is my feet, he
Mhm.
said, he goes, "I want you to take your left foot and put it behind your right foot, whatever. Put one on top of the other and
Mm.
cross it." Mm-mm.
Oh
I
shit.
was like, "Nope." And then he tried to do it for me, and I was screaming louder than that one. And so he said, "Well, your hip feels slightly out, or whatever that means."
You old fucking
I
man.
know, right?
You're forgetting shit. You're slipping discs and falling out and putting together simple shit. What is going on?
Lived a good life, man. It's I gotta start taking better care of myself. But they did that. He did the bench thing. They lay you on it, and I didn't know what the fuck that was. And then next thing I know, he pushes me,
Mhm.
and the bottom of the fucking table goes down,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I thought that was it. I thought my back just broke because the table went down, and I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I'm done. And he goes, and then he pops it back up. But it was not as loud as that. But yes, there was hers cracked like a bunch of times. Mine was a snap. It was like something
Oof.
popped back in. It was just one loud crack.
Oof.
And then they did some adjustments and everything, and then he moved my foot, and I went, "Oh,
So
oh,
did he prescribe you some calcium pills for your brittle ass bones?
no." Yeah, I usually take the calcium with my prune juice in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice. So
and my Centrum Silver,
nice.
Centrum Silver.
Gotta watch your stories.
Yes. Well, I mean, Matlock's over at 5:30 p.m. and that's past my bedtime,
Oh.
and then I go to bed.
So
S-
but you leave it playing so you can watch Murder She Wrote when you wake up in the middle of the night. Your Perry Masons.
oh, I don't get up in the middle of the night. I wake up at 4:30 every day.
Okay, well then Perry Mason's already on.
Andy Griffith.
Oh,
Show, yeah.
okay. Oh,
Funniest
sorry.
motherfucker there ever was, according to Bruce, right? Did you ever hear that story?
No,
You never heard?
I don't think so.
You've never. Okay, I'm gonna have to send you the clip. I think it was on. This is not happening. I think it was Tom Segura said when he met Bruce.
Okay.
And there's this whole story about them meeting on a plane. There's a
I've heard him
layover.
talk about meeting
Yeah,
Bruce.
and he goes, Bruce like, you know who the funniest motherfucker alive is? Who? He goes, Andy Griffith. And Tom Segura's like, excuse me. And then it's a funny bit because he's like, you remember episode 36, season 3? No.
Fuck no.
So, and then at the end he goes, if you ever see Bruce, tell him that Andy Griffith's the funniest motherfucker alive. And I don't know
Wow.
if that's a true story, but if it was, that's
So, see this. Okay, now this is my goal. Then, if I ever get famous, to just drop random crazy bits of just because I will tell everybody what's the I always blank on his name. The guy who played Ernest. Remember the Ernest movies?
oh yeah, he had a
Like,
tragic story. He not tragic, but
wait,
uh
what?
he died from lung cancer.
Oh yeah. I knew he died from lung cancer. Okay, God, you made me had me rethink. I was like, did he have like a drug problem or some shit? I was like, I don't remember this.
Jim Varney.
Yes, Jim Varney. So if I ever become famous, just meeting random people, start up conversation.
Jim Varney.
Jim Varney, greatest actor, greatest American actor ever. Provided hundreds of hours of entertainment to children for years. Does not get enough credit. Jim fucking Varney. Ernest had it's the greatest movie series ever. Tell me you couldn't watch you tell me you couldn't watch Ernest Goes to Jail today.
I don't know.
Ernest Scared Stupid?
I haven't.
Ernest Saves Christmas?
Ernest
Goes to camp?
Ernest Saves Halloween.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I thought it was Ernest Scared Stupid.
Something.
Yeah.
Whatever the Halloween.
Oh, trust I am an Ernest connoisseur. I have seen almost every fucking Ernest movie.
I've seen them, but it was 27 years ago that we probably watched them.
And they were amazing.
Yeah, they were. What was the one he had? Because it was the Halloween one. They had the super soakers with the milk.
Yep, that was Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah, okay.
When he showed up with the Miak.
So I learned something new about Neal today. He's a big fan of the Ernest Goes movies.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. You can't find anybody between the ages of 30 and 40 that didn't watch at least 2 Ernest movies growing up.
Yeah, because I mean, well, at least
At least any American kid.
I remember them playing them in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We watched them in school, dude, on VHS tape.
Oh, dude, I remember there was a lady lived down the street from my grandmother. And you remember those people in the neighborhood that just had way too many VHS tapes than they needed?
No.
Oh.
Because I
Okay.
I grew up in the trailer park.
Okay.
So we rented.
Yeah.
We couldn't buy.
Well, see, most of the time that's what we did.
Yeah.
But my grandmother had this one friend lived down the street. So when I would go to visit her, she had 2 rooms. I take that back.
Rooms?
Of straight up just nothing but fucking VHSs.
How does it?
Dude, she was my personal fucking blockbuster. I would go over there and come back with just bags of fucking movies. And like all summer, I would just blow through movie after movie after movie.
How old was that lady?
Oh shit, she was in her at the time had to be easily in her 70s.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say that must suck now because I could
no.
never see myself unless it was like a collector's edition of something. I know, cause see, I do that for video games. I do my video game collect. Like I'll look at
actually,
it.
she had movies like you have video games.
God damn.
Yeah, and you remember VHSs
No,
were
I
like
don't have 2 rooms. I have
because
one big room.
VHSs were about 3 times the size of one video game case.
Okay.
So make that 3 times bigger.
All right. But that would really suck now if you're like 18 and I'm gonna start collecting DVDs, and then you start collecting DVDs. Like, well, now I'm gonna do Blu-rays, and now I would never buy a physical
fucking movies?
right. I would never buy a physical movie unless it was
it's gotta be signed by the goddamn director or some shit.
or it was
some
something,
special edition.
I'm trying to think, like if it was a Gurren Lagann, like because the series is over, that comes with the robot or something. I'm like, yeah. I'll get that. But
dude. She just had them. Like I watched Cannonball Run 1 and 2. Like I mean, she had movies from like I think this was what the mid '90s, going back to easily mid '60s. Like just VHSs from the '60s to the '90s. Yes, like any fucking movie. Like, and she had it broken up by I think she had it broken up by genre. I can't remember, but I would just go through a wall, and I would just like looking at cover art, I'd be like, all right, I want to get a bunch of scary movies now, and just grab 6 of those.
She probably had it organized like a Blockbuster.
Maybe so. I think so.
Yeah, just horror, comedy, action.
Oh, I do remember getting yelled at a few times because you were like, "Don't take too many and put them back in the right place." I got yelled at a few times putting movies back wrong. Fucking 7-year-old getting yelled at. Don't put them back. Don't. Why are you putting the comedies with the action or the horror? No, you got to put them here. Hey, remember where you got these movies? Like
you bring in sticky notes. All right, I got this motherfucker here. This motherfucker over here.
Yeah. Oh,
but I mean, you think about it, a Chromecast or an Apple TV, and you've got tens of thousands of movies at your disposal in 4K Ultra HD. So, but that's the thing. I think that's the difference between people like that and what I do. Is my collection, bro. I was looking at some stuff that. Okay, give you an example. That one of the rarest games on the Sega Saturn was Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Okay.
It was the last in a trilogy, and it was launched at the end of the Sega Saturn life
Okay.
span. About 10 years ago, I was looking at picking up a copy of it because I have 1 and 2. It's 300 something bucks.
Damn.
Nah, bro. That shit is over $1,000 today.
Oh shit.
And I'm not, I don't even, doesn't even look like something I'd want to play. But to have it for my collection, I was thinking, do I want to put it? No, I'm not. I can't.
Okay. You know
But-
what you should get though?
Ah.
Ken Griffey Jr. baseball.
The Genesis one?
No, they had it for Saturn too.
Did they? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Or hold on, they had some baseball game. I want to say they had Ken Griffey for
Well,
Saturn.
I want to say it was Genesis. Well, I know the Genesis because didn't EA have the rights to make the Saturn for a long time?
Oh,
EA
yeah.
was putting their shit out on the
Oh
Saturn.
yeah, they're
And had
putting it
the
on
little
Genesis and Saturn.
Yeah, it had the yellow tab,
Mhm.
and then shit. But
I think.
Yeah,
Oh, that's when they had that
huh?
Gecko game on Saturn too.
Gecko, you had Knights.
Was it was something the Gecko?
I thought it was just Gecko. Gecko the lizard. Gecko.
I
the
think it was
Gecko?
something like that.
Or Gecko the Gecko.
I think
don't
it was
remember.
Gecko the Gecko
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something like that.
that. Power Stone was awesome on it. Love
Yeah,
playing fucking Power
oh.
Stone. Oh no, that was Dreamcast. That was Dreamcast. Dreamcast.
That
had
was one
Power
where you
Stone.
could power up with by getting the power, and it was like a fighting game.
It
like
was just
oh,
a
yeah.
huge.
I
Yeah,
remember
but that was
That was
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
Yeah, yeah. I get the Dreamcast and the Saturn because they weren't very good, but they had a
It
couple
was
gems on it.
Saturn, and then there was another one right at the same time that was just terrible.
Was it the Jaguar? The
no.
Atari Jaguar?
No, not the Atari Jaguar. The 3DO.
I'd rather had a 3DO than the Jaguar.
Oh, the graphics were amazing on the
Yeah.
3DO, but the games were just complete ass,
I
and they
think-
cost like $1,000 a piece.
I think the console was like
The call,
$900.
Yeah, the
U.S. cash.
yeah,
In 95, 94.
you had
ish.
$1,000 console. It was just like you got to buy this. You got to buy this $800 console and get this $200 game, and it's fucking garbage.
And think about, I wouldn't spend $1,000 on a console today.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
alone back then.
Mhm.
When what was it? 96, I think, was the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then that
And that was a-
3DO came out at least 5 years or at least 4 years.
I think it was around. It might have been. Let's see.
3DO that came out if PlayStation 1 came out in 90, you said 96?
I
Then the
think-
3DO came out in 90. Hold on, don't
Oh,
tell me.
okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Came out in 93.
Okay. What year? I mean, what month?
Nah.
Yeah, it was October 4th, 1993. And the PlayStation, I thought, was November 96.
I know it was around in 97 because I remember it being around in 97.
Damn, I was off. It was December 3rd, 1994. So it was the same time. I just had my years wrong.
Wait.
Yeah.
PlayStation 1 came out in 94?
Oh, it was okay. Let me read this again.
Damn, Neal. You
First,
out.
no. First
You
release.
can't read.
first-
You can't remember shit.
First
This is
released on December
watch
3rd.
Neil slowly get Alzheimer's.
It was 1994, but it was Japan.
Okay.
US didn't get it till September of 95. So that's
Okay.
why I was thinking 96. It was close. Man, Tupac's still alive.
Yep. Oh, Tupac could have had a PlayStation.
He probably did. He probably did have a PlayStation. But so then when the fuck was the PlayStation 2? Was that like 2001?
It was 2001. Here's how I know it was September of 2001 because I got one for my birthday because it came out I think 2 weeks before my birthday. Because my birthday's on the 30th. Hold on. Here's only reason I remember. I told my mom that was the only thing I wanted that year. I was like, look, if you get me this, I know it cost like I think it was
like
either 200 or 300 at
I
the
think
time.
it was $299.
So it was $300. I was like, look, if you get me this, I don't want anything else for my birthday. I don't want anything else for Christmas. I will if you just get me this, you ain't got to give me shit else
When-
the rest of the year.
And you said it launched?
In September of 2000, either 2000 or 2000. No, 2000 2001.
Because the North American launch was October 26th, 2000.
October 26, 2000?
Yeah. So you must have gotten it in 2000.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Yeah, I got it in 2001.
It was
I thought
it was March 4th
in Japan.
for Japan.
Because I remember my mom having to stand in line. Maybe I fucked up. Maybe she got it afterwards.
Well, yeah, either you got it after
Oh, it
your
was right.
birthday,
Okay, it
or
was
you
right
got-
after my birthday.
or you
then.
got it on the next birthday.
No. I got it that year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because I remember I told her that's all I wanted, and I remember she credit to my mom for this. She
Yeah.
went out to Best Buy the day it was supposed to come out. She got there at like 6 in the morning, and she just happened to get like, and they only had so many in stock.
Yeah.
And I think she got maybe the either 5th or 6th to last ticket that they were giving to people to be able to buy the PS2. And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you. I'm not expecting shit for Christmas. I'm not expecting anything for a while. Like maybe my birthday next year, maybe."
Right,
So I was
right.
like, "I'm good."
Yeah, when I got so I didn't I had damn, I remember exactly. I got the PlayStation for Christmas, and I didn't have mom didn't have money to get games. So I had a PlayStation Underground demo disc that had like
Oh,
Crash Bandicoot, Tunnel
yes.
B1, and Ridge Racer Revolution
Mhm.
on it. And I played the fuck out of that until I got something.
Yes.
And then the PS2, I didn't even know that they were doing. I was working at Radio Shack.
Mhm.
That's how old I am. I was working at Radio Shack, and I was selling phones too there. And I got this like $300 Best Buy, not Best Buy, Blockbuster gift card because I was like the number one seller of phones in that
Okay.
window. Didn't even know they were doing it, but I was like,
I'll take
I
it.
just remember wanting a PlayStation 2 so fucking bad. And then I got that $300 gift card, went to Best Buy or Blockbuster, said, "Give me a PS2."
Blockbuster was selling PS2s?
Mhm.
I remember they would sell games from time to time. I didn't think yeah, I guess every now and again they would sell
They
consoles.
sold consoles. I think they were trying to get into. I think they were pushing it towards their end of their lifespan too.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were pushing games more.
Yeah, I remember they were really trying to push renting games, but, dude, the thing about the demo disc, man,
The play the,
you
the PlayStation
bro,
Underground was the shit.
that's me. I remember my older brother, he got a PlayStation 1, and I
Yeah,
think, mainly because I think he had a job, so he stayed up, he bought himself a PlayStation 1, but he got it, but didn't have enough money to really just get any
get some
games,
games.
so
Yeah,
he got the PlayStation Underground, and so every month, I think we had maybe 2 games that we would play. I think it was, like, maybe Tekken and something else,
yeah,
or Tekken 2 and
yeah.
something else, and we would play that, or we would just every month wait for that underground demo disc to come in, and we just play the shit out of we did that for, like, 6 months. We just playing the fuck out of every game on
Yeah.
every demo disc.
Speaking of Tekken, I remember I had a story on Tekken. It was, let me make sure I'm not lying. I want to say it was Tekken 3.
Hold on,
Let's
which
see.
was the one that had the dinosaur, gone?
Gone. It was Tekken 3.
Okay, yeah, okay, I take that back. He didn't have Tekken 2. Oh, no,
Okay.
hold on. Was it Tekken 2 or was it Tekken I don't
I
remember.
think Gone was in 3. I think his first introduction was 3 because
Okay.
I remembered that. So it came out March 20th, 1997.
Mhm,
So I was, yeah. So it was 3. I was turning 13 in June,
mhm.
and my mom was like, "We'll go to Walmart." She worked at Walmart, obviously. I had to get that employee discount,
Oh,
and they got the sliding glass, so you got to take it out and get it. And I remember the lady looking at me, and she goes, "Well, ma'am, this game is rated T for teen, which is meant for 13 and up." And my mom was like, "Well, Neil, I don't know if we can get it." And I go, "Mom, I want you to think about this for a second. Okay, one, this is for my birthday. Okay. Two, if you give it to me on my birthday, I'm gonna be 13. So, and first, and now, I mean, I didn't know that back then, but and then I was like, it's not a law.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
here to buy this shit for me.
that is such a country, small town thing. Well, I don't know. It says it's for 13 and up, and you're only 11 years old. And it's like, God damn
Let
it.
me tell you how I roasted a Walmart cashier one time.
Like,
I was getting some Shiner Bock and some chips and dip or salsa. Yeah, that's it. 2 bags. I was in a hurry, trying to get to my boy's house. We was trying. I think we were playing poker or something. I was like, we got to go. I put the beer down. She goes, she goes, she looks at me and she's not asking for my ID. She said, you like the way that makes you feel? And I said,
Fuck are you
I was
talking
like,
about?
because I was on my phone and I looked at her and I went, "You talking to me?" She goes, "Yeah, you like how that makes you feel?" And I went, "What?" She goes, "The alcohol." And I went, "Can you just ring my stuff up so I can get the fuck out of here, please?" And she goes, "Well, I just, I'm just asking you a question."
Was this girl in high school?
No, this was like, she might have been late 40s,
The fuck?
black woman. Yeah.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. 40-year-old black woman asking you this.
Yeah. And I'm in my 30s, maybe my late 20s. And then I looked at her and I said, "Ma'am, do you like the fact that you've spent your entire life and all you have to show for it is being a cashier at Walmart?" That shut her the fuck up, and she rang my shit up, and I got the fuck out of there.
Fuck.
I don't, man, that kind of shit. I was like, first of all, I will not be judged by a Walmart cashier. You have made poor life decisions to get to this point. You are not going to give me life advice. Thank you very much. Give me my shit and let's go, please. I don't even drink that much. I really don't anymore. I used to. Well, yeah, okay, I used to. But nowadays it's like we may have one every once in a while on special occasions. Like New Year's we did one and stuff like that, but I can't.
Body don't bounce back right anymore, man.
Bro. I can't, man. You wake up, you're like, fuck this. What did I eat? Your mouth, you're just dehydrated.
Oh, you should have seen me this morning. So
Well,
after our
yeah.
tournament, it was because the tournament was we were at this hotel after the tournament. I had a few beers, couple drinks, came home. I think I had somebody gave me like not a roadie, but like buddy Jason. He was talking to these random people. They gave him like a bottle of like something, some I don't remember what it was, but he was like, "All right, I'm already drinking and I got 2 drinks already. Here, you want this one?" I was like, "Cool. I'm too buzzed. I'm gonna hold this till I get home." Got home, finished that. This morning, on top of being sore, I was just hungover as fuck.
From one drink?
No.
Oh, because you were
I'd already had a few drinks already.
You were probably really dehydrated from
Dude. Yes. Like, yeah. Well, see, I had killed a huge bottle of water afterwards, did all this, but I got home. Yeah, I'm fucking 35. I get up and like, I look like that woman from the video, like after, like I'm just struggling to get out of bed.
See, now if I drink, I will. I'm trying to. I'm trying to have like a couple drinks, and then I'll be like, "No, give me a glass of water.
Okay.
Let me get a glass of water." And the beer, is it me? Or, okay, it's summer. It's hot, right?
Yes.
But is it me, or does it feel like when you drink in the summer that you just start getting winded for no reason? Like you're just,
Oh, dude, yeah.
it's probably because you're dehydrating yourself, right?
I mean, yeah, but it's not that hot today. I mean, it's a balmy 91, 92.
Nah,
It's a
bro.
nice cool day
Nah, bro.
for a Texas summer.
Nah, bro. I don't think you've looked at the temperature today.
Well, on my drive over here, it said 91.
It's 102 today.
Oh, shit.
Let me see what it says right now.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm looking at it. It's 98 right now.
It is today. Today. Let me tell you. Let's educate some people who are not from Texas. So the low was 79, which that's for 5 minutes, and then it goes away.
That's it. That's at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, and then today it was 100 degrees, but it feels like 106. Now, Neal, why does it feel like 106? Can you explain that to the people?
Because Satan fucking lives here. That's why. That's fucking why it feels like 100 goddamn 6.
No, we've got that heat index, and people are like, what the fuck does that mean? The humidity here makes it feel like it's a lot hotter.
Oh, yeah?
You walk outside now. I had to do? I had to go get a package. Walked outside, came in. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I've showered twice today. Okay? And I've changed clothes twice. I got my
Oh.
What is it's not Baby Yoda. What's his name? Trogdor? No, that's somebody else.
I don't
I can't remember either. I'm gonna have to start right. I'm bad with names. I'm always been bad with names.
You just have Alzheimer's. It's okay.
What? All right, I think that's a good spot to end it. Maybe, maybe, maybe it's all the sinus build up in my head.
The snot's just sitting on your brain.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It does that, right? It's the snot sits on your brain.
When you don't get it out, it backs up and it clouds your head.
Oh, I need to go get a water hose.
There you go.
That'd be something. Get a pressure washer.
Oh, just fucking. That sounds like torture. Oh God, just shooting water up. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's yeah.
Dude.
Anyway, we'll talk about that next time. All right, I'm going on.
God.
All right, thanks, folks. We'll see you next week. We're gonna get shit up.
Peace.
The chickens and the roosters and the cheeseburgers and everything. We're gonna get it up. All right, love y'all. Bye.
Peace.
Blue suit with a blowout. If you got a body, then you better not go out. All about the money, so I'm putting on a show now. Face cowboy, about to turn into a hold down. Can't run, bro. You a rocker with a pro now. Never 100.